That's a lot of whatever those are. Holy, 2.57 day for the NASDAQ. Okay. What the hell's going on here? Jeez. All right, ladies and gents, here we go. Once upon a time, not long ago, when stocks had a bull market and we were rolling. All right. Riot blockchain. Riot blockchain. Crypto's still on the move. Volume is a little bit weird. What up, Rob? Dude, I didn't even look at the market after we left yesterday. It was fairly nice. 2.63 today. Not a bad up move. We'll see if it stays or not. Could be a gap and crap. EXPI. PLL. Choppy. NIU. Down. Riot blockchain. May be worth salvaging because Bitcoin's still doing good. Donkey Kong 6%. Ooh. I bet you MasterCard's looking pretty good too. How's MasterCard doing? Oh, all-time highs, motherfucker. Damn it. Wow. Wow. Visa. Nope, it's Microsoft and Visa, ladies and gentlemen. Damn it. I was not patient enough with Microsoft or MasterCard. This is one I've been drooling over since over here. And I've had positions in this bitch twice now. Lost money each time. Never feels good. Shoot. If I want to have a position, it is with MasterCard. Excuse me. No, definitely not by everything. I mean, there's certain things that are still on sale. How long they're going to be on sale is a different issue. Tesla, I mean, down, still not really coming close to an uptrend. But however, MasterCard is looking phenomenal. And I would likely be fairly deep in profit if I would have kept this motherfucker. Anyway, Microsoft is another one that I really liked. Early on, actually about Microsoft, somewhere over here. This looks really good too. Hold on a second. Um, Morning, Blair. Yeah, so I was trying to think about, I was thinking this morning about a few things. Hey, morning, Ellie. Dude, MasterCard, killing it, bud. Look at MasterCard yesterday, new highs. Maybe we looked at relative strength yesterday on MasterCard. Absolutely beautiful. Some good buying there, some good after hours. MasterCard with another new high. That's probably going to make its relative strength line just absolutely gorgeous. I usually think in a morning about a few things. Yeah, sounds about right. All right, let's check out. MasterCard's relative strength, 51. Look at that big bounce in relative strength. Forget the number. Forget the number, but that's a really good, that's a pretty good relative strength line right there, especially with the market doing what it's doing. MasterCard and Fuego. I need to be more patient. Oh, BNB exploded up too. Nice. Pastor 23505. Boom. All right, super cool. Marketing correction or not, I mean, we're up 2.75 today, which means we're still chopping around these areas. Um, so we're day 2, I think. Excuse me. Just waiting for the website to load. I'm trying to find. Hmm. No. Oh, here we go. General markets trend. Okay. So Nasdaq's at day 1. S&P could be at day 2. Okay, so that's good. That's good. I'm loving MasterCard though. This thing able to pop into highs. Um, Not sure if I want to do anything with it though. A lot of good pop backs today, but everything is pretty over. Been down significantly. SI down from lofty near 200 levels down to about 120. So that's come down significantly. Support so far at the 50-day moving average. Cryptos are still doing good. Crypto market is generally healthy. Um, so I was, oh yeah, see, already buying Riot back. I was thinking about jumping back into a Riot position. SI could also be a good place to jump into. Yeah, if we look at crypto, our volume is not very good on Bitcoin, unfortunately. BNB's is getting a little better. BNB is going to be taking over ETH here pretty soon, I'm sure. Well, I don't know about sure, but it's very likely to. BNB has not stopped its climb upward. It's in fact increased its climb upward as Ethereum fees have flown through the roof. But regardless, Bitcoin a little quirky with its volume not really showing up, but it is moving back up there towards that 58 level. Well, Riot blockchain is well below its high. Not that it has to be up by its high, but it obviously overextended on the way up and overextended on the way down. Maybe trying now to get all the way back up. So you're looking at 60, 70% back up to highs. Could do it in a few days. The other risk to Riot is the fact that it is a stock and it is not an exact, crypto ETF. There is earnings coming up too. There is earnings, and the fact that it is a company wrapped around a Bitcoin business. So how do those earnings look? And yeah, I don't know, but anyway, volume's been declining here. Bitcoin looks like it's trying to go back into an uptrend. So, yeah, I thought about taking a Riot position. Question is which one? I could just buy the stock directly. How to take no position? Yeah. I mean, Riot and MasterCard are about the only thing that I really like in this market. I mean, Riot basically because it's Bitcoin. And Bitcoin does not look done by a long shot. Yeah, your CE, how's that doing today? Down about 1.5. Nothing crazy quite yet. Yeah, G Square. Dude has been, I was looking yesterday. It's been a long time. I've been really busy on here, on my side of the camera. Been doing woodworking projects and all kinds of projects and stuff. And yeah, I gotta say, YouTube's a bit of a grind, man. I gotta say, just to be honest with you, it's a bit of a grind. Trying to put content out multiple times a day is a drain. It's difficult to do. The motivation to do a public video without sounding like a complete douchebag on my thumbnail, promising people the world, which you kind of have to do. Um, so I don't do it because it's disingenuous. But I do need to put a video out. All right, so Riot. I think this is going to go back up to 80. Question is by when? Jeez. Oh. 38 days, 31 days. Well, Mastercard is definitely. I I don't know. I'm gonna take a position in Riot. I don't think it'll be a full position, which is probably a mistake because I already botched the Riot trade that we had last year. Yeah, well, they do different things, Rob. They're actually two completely separate businesses, even though they're being driven by the same market factors. The general crypto rise. Um, they're two. This is just Bitcoin mining, and then SI is banking to multiple crypto exchanges. They're completely separate businesses. I mean, if you wanted to, you could pick them both up. You could split a position between the two of them if you wanted to. Um, yeah, I mean, look at SI. All these wicks to the downside, bought up, bought up, bought up, back down to the 50-day. I mean, SI looks really good too. Where's that trend line? I did not draw that today or 2 days ago. Must have been some arbitrary trend line I drew. Same with that one, it looks like, too. Oh, these were two early potential runs for targets I had for trading, but obviously those were well exceeded. Yeah, SI likely still has a good amount of room to run. Riot blockchain as well, also, as it's pulling back here. I haven't pulled any triggers yet. Yeah, also still likely has quite a ways to go. We'll see what. I mean, this quarter is March. When's the last time they had earnings? And they last had earnings in November 9th. On November 9th, Bitcoin was way the fuck down here. It was just over 15,000, 16,000. Yeah, right around 15K. Now we're at 50. Oh, God. Those earnings are going to be good. Oh, that's funny. Um, yeah, the question is, yeah, their costs, unless they're the only problem with Ride is going to be the Bitcoin hash rate, which is probably through the roof. So November 9th, the hash rate was 125. Now it's 175, 150. It's too bad, but it's still about, you know, that's 4 or 5. It's about 20% harder. 20% harder, so the profit would be 20% less. It depends how this keeps going. Um, but during the quarter, you'll see the average of all of this, which is likely right about here. Kind of funny how that worked out for them. What's that? October 16th. Why did we have a huge drop? Must have been some big miners going out of business, or maybe updating rigs. October 18th to the 30th. So that's 2 weeks. It seems like a long time for them to update rigs would be 2 weeks. 11th to 25th. That's about 2 weeks also. Maybe it takes 2 weeks to update mining rigs. But then you think it would spike right back and be higher. That's interesting. Hey, what's up, Muhammad? Nice chart. Just completely goes off the scale. Oh, you want more time frame? We're just going to keep adding to the chart. What the That's funny. That's good UI, Ellie. Take your cues from this website. So, bzzz, raw values. Jeez. Seriously? Is this for real? I wouldn't even let my website do that, and it sucks. Yeah, so anyway, Riot is doing okay. Bitcoin's in an interesting spot. Volume needs to start increasing again, otherwise it's going to be difficult. Oh, there you go. Riot going up even more. Man, this thing going up quick. Yeah, about 60%. Yeah, so it's crypto right now. Everything else is kind of stagnating. EXPIs came all the way back down to here, which is that's a pretty big turnaround there for EXPI. Maybe down here for a little bit. MVIS, FLGT, MVIS, Tesla, FUV. The problem here with a lot of these, they look like they're up big percentages, but it's a gap up and they're not really moving up. That is a problem. Nvidia, look at that. Maybe that's what all that chop meant. Like, we'll run it up into earnings and then go to hell. And then they dumped it off. Donkey King holding up relatively well, though. That's holding up relatively well. How's Zoom doing? Oop, Zoom under the 200. All right, scratch that idea. And we're seeing ideas go by the wayside, so definitely patience is definitely needed. Amazon really not bouncing very much. Apple. Someone mentioned Justin said anyone buying the Qs today. I guess I mean maybe you could. The correction is real and it's not gone yet. So if you could, but there's no guarantee that the bottom is this week. You know, we could still continue lower. A keynote for the new iPads. What's Keynote? Keynote's a different one of their softwares, right? Isn't it like the PowerPoint or something? Apple just came out with the M1. I mean, screw Keynote for the iPad. That's not going to make them any money. The M1 will. That M1 chip, that will make them some money. So gold 8-month low G square. If you're looking at gold G square, go look at Bitcoin because fuck gold. People are exiting gold and likely going into Bitcoin. I can't say for sure if that's the case, but go look at Bitcoin's price and go look at gold's price because they're doing the opposite. Yeah, Bitcoin's the new gold, man. Shows you how finicky people are. I mean, if Bitcoin's going to supplant gold in 10 years, like nothing's safe. Absolutely nothing is safe. If you've been trading for any amount of time, you already know that's the law of the land. But yeah, I bet you Shiffy's shitting his pants right now. I do not like that guy. I don't care if he's stunting for social media and does something else behind the scenes. I don't like what that guy says. Talking bad about Bitcoin all the time? Come on, man. It's garbage. All right, so Riot really getting bought up today. NASDAQ almost at 3%, so it is moving up a little bit. Stagnation from here would be nice for the next week or so, maybe even a couple more days before we try to pop up over a high here and maybe try to go. But that is always a catch 22. We may find resistance at this middle Bollinger Band line at the same time. So, yeah. That's a good volume here on the Riot. Oh, there's a couple of down moves right there. You don't think shift like shift? Probably not. When your whole world gets flipped, turned upside down, to quote a very good poet, yeah, it's not a good thing. Probably doesn't feel very good either. All right, you out of here, Black. Take it easy, bud. All right, looks like Riot Blockchain having a small correction. And then NASDAQ itself is trying to poke up a little bit. All right, I did take a position in Riot. You know what? I just bought the stock. The options are. I don't want to do the options, so I just did the stock. Won't make as much, but it's going to be a little safer, and I could take a slightly more normal position size. Justin, you going to be here next year? Just out of curiosity, you going to be around? Just generally? Maybe not here in the channel, but just generally. If the answer to that is yes, then Tesla's fine. Yeah, Tesla's fine. You're okay. If you're looking for things to move immediately, um, this is not the market to be begging that question. You're on the wrong side of that coin. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, because yeah, it's just the way things are going right now. Market's in a correction, so you have to let it work itself out. You can't force the market to do anything. And good place to add Tesla, Muhammad? Well, yeah, if you're fine with holding for a while. I mean, look, it could go lower. I've been talking about loosely the $500 level, which is about in line with the prior high. Um, oh, you haven't sold yet? Okay. Well, I mean, it's up to you if you want to add down here. Um, I mean Tesla Tesla's an interesting situation. It is probably I think this is probably more has a larger PE ratio than even Amazon ever did, which is saying something. Do, no, not really, G Square. I don't really take short trades. Let me show you why. There's this chart I'd like to show you, and actually I'm gonna screw up my styles if I do this. No, No, not really. There's a general trend on this chart, and most of the time in the market is spent in that trend. Which direction do you think that trend is? And that's the direction I basically trade. I'm okay not trading during these downtrends because, like, if you, yeah, there's some opportunities, but it's for me it's a clarity situation. Is that I want to be clear in my bias to the market is to the upside. I want to be very clear on that because I don't want to be long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short. No, I just want to be long. Okay, I'll wait. 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 Like that's what I do. That's what I like to do. I don't, you know, 2000, a year ago, yeah, you could, but look at this week right here, dude. Look at this week way down here. What if you shorted that? What if you made some money here and then maybe you closed out, then you got depending on how you're trading. I mean, you got a week here that goes up like as high as 10 to 12%. That's gonna oh, that's a day. Oh shit. Oh yeah, yeah, that was that day. Yeah, that was a day. I'm still on the daily chart. Like that is a fucked up day right there. You know what I'm saying? So you're getting, up here you're probably just exiting positions, very much likely. Maybe you're shorting. This would have been your best short, your first initial pop up. And if you would have held that for a while, you could have covered down here somewhere. But if you botched that trade, there's not there's maybe another good short here. And then here you're expecting it to go lower, then the Fed comes in one day and ruins your entire strategy. And then you have a short side bias here and the market flips long on you. That is mental gymnastics, and I'm not that flexible. So I just avoid it for the most part. Yeah, I took a small short here and there. I think I broke even. I did try to short this move here, I believe, and got it didn't really work out. But I did try a short. Um, but my bias is always to the reversal and the upside again. That's where my focus is. I don't care about this movement. I want this. I want all of this. I don't care about that. So no, generally I don't short. I will stay cash and I will wait. Hey, what's up, Jared? All electric cars have the same issue with chips. It will take at least half a year to resolve. Yeah, I think yeah, who that's true. Who isn't having to do that right now? Oh, here you go. During the past 13 years, the highest PE of Amazon was 37.32. Let's look at Tesla. Tesla peak PE ratio 1405. Oh wow, so Amazon did have a higher PE than Tesla. Wow. Jeez. Some good stats here by Guru Focus. Max is 32. That's crazy. 45, 143, 37. 456, 882, and 1405. So it's back down to its mid PE ratio. That's interesting. Excuse me. That is definitely interesting. So Elliot said he's buying Tesla down here. Can't say it's a bad place to buy Tesla. You're still above the 200-day moving average. I mean, if we're gonna go, if this is gonna be a shorter correction, um, yeah, maybe this is a great place to buy Tesla. But expect a few more weeks of gobbledygook garbage. I'm not sure about an immediate rebound, but I mean, we'll see. Last time we were down here, um, I mean, we did get pretty close to 500. We got to 530. I mean, that's a hit. Coming down from 900, that's a hit. So here we reversed in one day, and then this took many months for this to wear itself out to the point where it was buyable again. But yeah, if you buy Tesla, you've got to hold. You're not trading this name. Um, you're much likely and better off holding this for a longer period of time. Now, if you have a big initial run and you want to exit up here, like if we have a big pop up coming back up to 850 or something, 870, yeah, you could probably try to exit up there if it just ran up super quick, and then you can maybe try to get a pullback. But at the same time, it's Tesla. It's Tesla. So 200 period bounce. Last time we did that was here, and last time it just kind of walked up from here. Yeah, from right. Last time I hit the 200, it just kind of bounced up and continued on. Could we do something similar? Oh, we're up 3.3 on the NASDAQ right now. Hard to say exactly, but looking good overall. Looking good overall. So, I mean, bigger picture. Look at even the volume on this sell off, some crazy candles. That is not a print. I don't know if anyone has this print, by the way. This big wick on Tesla here. Does anyone else have that? I can't even see it on the intraday chart. It doesn't exist. So I don't know if that's an after hours move or what that is, but it's not really on my charts. Um, yeah, it's not really on my charts. Anyway, it's on this chart for some reason, but the volume signature, really not too bad. All the way down here, not bad at all. And then just kind of fell apart with the market. And then highest volume day right there is that bottom day so far. Yeah. Yeah, right there, pretty good. So Tesla in a good spot. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, you don't have the wick? Yeah, I didn't think so. I don't think a lot of people have the wick. So, all right, guys, I think I'm going to get out of here. I'm actually going to try to eat something. Maybe not. I don't know. We shall see. So crypto looks like it's in a pretty decent spot. SI doing okay, right? Blockchain leading the day today. Could try to come back. Does have earnings coming up, so definitely keep that in mind. 315. I can't imagine there'll be horrible earnings as Bitcoin has risen like 250, 300% since they last had an earnings report. So whatever that earnings report is should be going through the roof. Estimate was 0.08. Do we have an estimate today? Doesn't say. Doesn't say we have an estimate. And then, yeah, Tesla's in a pretty good spot. Yeah, maybe you do pick up some Tesla shares down here. I mean, but you're going to have to hold them for months. And even if you take another leg down in the market, you're still going to have to hold those shares probably. It's going to be a tough one if we go under the 200-day there. Yeah, so far our decline has been 38%. So it's been a relatively sharp decline on Tesla so far. Yeah, just call it 40. Let's call it 40% for Tesla. Yeah, pretty crazy there. All right, guys, I'm bouncing. You guys have a great day. I will see you all tomorrow.